Good morning. Welcome to Markout Moments for our exclusive Survivor Series preview show. I'm Palm Water Dave. Join with me as always is the first lady of the Arn Anderson fan club, Ms. Amy Vaughn.
Good morning.
And our brother from another mother, 1/3 of Drunken Pop, the man behind the buttons on Bash on the Buttons, Mr. TJ Stevens.
Hello. This should be short. I mean, not a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, you can only break it down 4 matches so many different ways.
Yeah. I just remember the days of old Survivor Series growing up. There was like 11 matches on the card. Now there's 4. That seems impossible.
Yeah,
I know. Well, and I think one of them is pretty much, Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella. I think where there's not even a lot to have to talk about with that match is I think we all believe Stephanie's going to retain. I don't see a world. What? You think Nikki might?
She should retain. Let's go ahead.
Yeah, that's a fair sentence.
Boy, Amy skipped the foreplay and jumped right in.
Sorry.
We're going to go. I mean, on paper, Nikki Bella does not match up to Stephanie Vaquer.
No.
But Nikki's got a twin.
Oh,
we haven't seen her yet either.
We haven't seen her yet.
Okay.
Where there's one, there's 2.
Okay.
And it would take a little twin magic to upset the women's champion. What do you think?
I would think so, yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
do you think they do that?
This match is so predictable
that
you have to expect the unpredictable. I think it'd be a terrible mistake to take the title off of Stephanie Vaquer. I mean, you could do it and then undo it at Saturday night's main event.
True. Ban Brie from the ring or something like that.
Or, it's just, I can't think of a more impactful way to bring Brie Bella back into the fold.
That's a very good. That's the only way I could see it happening, I guess, if you put it that way, that there would have to be some twin magic. Interesting.
That's the only thing I can think of.
I
mean,
but here's the better question. Do you see Brie coming back with Bryan Danielson being the announcer and one of the bookers of AEW? I don't know if that happens now.
Yeah, he didn't leave on bad terms, though.
Well, and let me be clear. I don't think it'd be on WWE's side. They wouldn't want her. I don't think AEW would be keen on the wife of Bryan Danielson going to WWE again for the second year in a row, having one of their stars or related to their stars showing up at Survivor Series.
They did it with Andrade and Charlotte for a long time.
That's true. That's true.
And they did it with Aleister Black with his wife.
Punk was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. So it's not uncommon to have. And
if it was a very short program, like you said, even Royal Rumble, at this point is not that far away. You could look at, Stephanie getting shenaniganed, by Nikki and Brie for a couple months. And then, because what is Stephanie going to do? You've got everybody else in the War Games, and we see them all kind of breaking off into different things.
Mm-hmm.
What is there?
I just think it's a little too quick to cool Stephanie off.
Yeah.
So the only way that she could lose was just severely being screwed by shenanigans.
Right. No, I agree with that.
And I'm not even sure how much that worked, because last time I looked, Brie and Nikki don't look as much alike as they used to.
True.
No, they do not.
We know that we know that the Nikki Bella redemption tour is, she had a nasty divorce where she had lost a lot of her money and she had to go back to work. So
and Brie and Nikki they do a podcast together, and you can definitely see. And just for the record, the Killer Bees did not look alike at all. But when they put the mask on, all of a sudden they were interchangeable. So just throwing that out there.
We're going through the same thing right now. Me and Timmy C are watching on World Class Flashback. We have the rise of
you and Timmy C definitely Just because you have a mask on, do not look alike.
Or class, and it's the rise of the super destroyers. And we actually even called it Twin Magic when they did the switch out the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who knew that the Freebirds developed the Freebird rule from the 80s. It went all the way forward, and tag teams that were identical twins or identical masks doing the switchola. The Bellas of
Twin Magic.
Now we're calling it Twin Magic. That
because of a mid-card tag team that was together for 3 years in the 80s.
Yeah. All right. My prediction: Stephanie Vacour retains.
True.
I'm going Stephanie also.
Yeah. I'll be interested to see just how entertaining of a match it is.
Go ahead and do Twin Magic at Rumble and let them build it to WrestleMania and then be done with it.
I mean, if you're going to do Twin Magic spot, it's got to be impactful.
Yeah,
I can't think this would be very impactful if you were going to do that. But that's just how out of the realm of possibility that her winning the championship from Stephanie Vacour is. I'll be interested to see how good of a match it is, because I know this is going to sound like I'm crapping on Nikki Bella. You can tell when she's wrestling, it's like you're hearing the gears click.
Sure.
She's not, if she's a race car driver that's not shifting the gears smoothly at the moment, because she hadn't done it in a long time.
Sure.
And it looks like she's trying to remember what, I mean, she's going from A to B to C instead of flowing from A to B to C. And that's just ring rust.
Right.
And that was the formula when she was at her height. Those girls just needed to know go A, B to C. So that's just what I think. And I know it sounds, super negative towards her, and it doesn't, I don't mean it that way.
Well, in my opinion, I don't like it when we do these, and it doesn't happen very often, but it has happened. When we have someone like this come back and then just right out of the gate, they win the title. It's like,
yeah.
Why? Why did you do that?
Right. Why are you beating our best person that's been wrestling for,
I mean,
every week? I know. I'm with you.
I like it to have her where she has to get beat and go, oh shit, this is not at all what I imagined. And then at Royal Rumble, do the screw over, and then WrestleMania is Stephanie's redemption. That's fine.
Right.
I mean, they say that she was the Divas champion. Like that was, you were. That's when y'all weren't required to be women wrestlers.
Right. Or I do like, she knows she can't beat Stephanie, so you do have Brie, or do you have some shenanigans like that? I like that. You know what? I'm going Nikki Bella.
Hey, or maybe she
out there.
Or maybe she aligns with Julia and other gal.
I
know you.
Is it Parker? The chick with Julia. I mean, because all of a sudden Julia's a ship without a rudder. And honestly, Julia's probably the second best woman in the world.
Right.
So, I mean, she could align with another faction that would have an axe to grind with Stephanie Vacour.
True.
But heads
Kiana
up.
James.
Yeah. Heads up matchup. This is not an even playing field for Nikki Bella. She's not in the same league as Stephanie Vacour.
But I do like this feud in this regard. This is a good first feud to get Nikki Bella used to being back in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie's going to take care of her. She's not going to hurt her. It's a good way to get your feet wet again. I don't hate it.
And I can't see the build up to the turn to the title match being all of it. We got to go. I don't think that we're all the way to the end of the story on these two.
No.
Right.
So expect it to be entertaining. This one, I got to tell you guys, I'm watching college football yesterday, and just out of the blue, they say, hey, y'all don't sleep on the Intercontinental title defense. John Cena defending against Dominic Mysterio tomorrow here on ESPN. And that is weird during a college football game, y'all.
I could see that. That would be weird. What were they saying? Besides that, they just said don't sleep on it. They think.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like out of the blue. They were like calling football plays and then just threw a plug in for John Cena's Intercontinental title defense against Dom. And I mean, I know that they're pushing it because you had Roman Reigns on the Georgia Tech game with a vignette because he played for Georgia Tech.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, I mean, they went heavy. They went heavy with their WWE partnership yesterday. It's just on ESPN, and even with Joe Tessitore being the one that did it, I just thought, man, they're being a really good partner for the WWE.
Yeah. Definitely.
But it's when you just don't normally get to see pro wrestling getting respect in a legitimate sporting event. So
I will say off the bat, I love John's San Diego Padres inspired gear here. I love it.
I figured that would pop you.
Yeah, it's good. Tony Gwynn proud somewhere. I don't know what to think about this because this is his second to last match or third?
Yeah, this is the.
So you got this and you got Gunther coming up at Saturday night's main event. As much as it would, I don't know. I don't know if you can hurt John at this point. To be honest with you, I don't think you could.
Mm-hmm.
But to hurt the tour to have Cena drop the Intercontinental title back to Dom, I wish it would have been longer than this. At the same token, it makes even less sense for Gunther to have the Intercontinental title again and not be back in the world title picture, especially now that Punk's the champion.
I don't think that the Intercontinental title does anything for Gunther.
I don't either. So
and
I think
I said it before. I think John Cena is above I think the Intercontinental title is below Cena. I thought the Intercontinental title was below Ric Flair. And I think the Intercontinental title at this point is below Gunther.
I believe that too, yes.
And I mean, I don't think it hurts. I mean, Cena, the story is that Cena was unbeatable in his hometown.
Right.
There was no way Dom was going to win that night. Well, now we're in Dom's hometown. There's no way that Cena's going to win tonight.
Well, and it also gave him that check mark of being a Grand Slam champion.
I
just kind of tied it all up.
I don't see him retiring with the Intercontinental belt because then you'd have to have a tournament. Maybe a battle royal, or unless you made it the prize at the Royal Rumble, but
you don't even do.
We're just coming off a tournament,
right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Listen. This match isn't happening unless John Cena wanted it to.
Yeah,
let's make that perfectly clear. I think Cena's going to drop the title clean tonight to Dom.
I do too, and I think he's going to shake his hand afterwards.
I do too, and this will be Dom's sort of the torch passing, so to speak. And I don't have an issue with it. I don't. Again, I don't think you could hurt Cena at this point in his career, so I'm fine with it.
Hey, Dominic Mysterio I think Dominic Mysterio and Braun Breaker are the next two big top guys.
Dominic Mysterio has been the best heel in wrestling for the last 3 years, and it really hasn't been close.
And this last year has been
Braun.
I'm a huge fan of Dom, and I didn't think he was going to be anything. I thought he was just a nepo baby. He's here because he's Ray's son.
Well, that was his gimmick. He was Ray's son. That has never worked.
And I enjoyed Dominic Mysterio more than I ever enjoyed Rey Mysterio.
You know, we are 0 for the century in sons whose gimmicks is I look at my dad. It has never worked. And it didn't work this time until Dom became his own person.
I don't think it's hyperbole if I say that Dominic Mysterio may end up being the greatest second generation talent.
Boy, because you got to throw Cody in there. I don't know.
Well, Dom is young. He's not even. Yeah, Dom is like 28. So I mean, he has a long, his longevity. His star could shine. Thank you. Right. His star can shine for a very long time.
Do you question
not
Cody's?
To take anything.
I'm sorry.
I was just going to say you don't. No, I was just going to say you don't take away anything that Cody's done or been through, because I mean, it's remarkable. He bet on himself. I mean, I do think that gives him a little bit of an edge over Dom in that of just he went out on his own and he made it, and now he's back, and he is the number one star of WWE. And he was the number one star, I would say, of AEW. When he was there. So I think Dom is going to have to do quite a bit, but he could, because he's very young, to I think surpass Cody Rhodes.
But doesn't he seem genuine every time he's on the mic cutting a promo?
Yes.
Does Cody seem genuine every time he's cutting a mic on a promo?
In fact, some of Cody's babyface promos are awful.
I mean, I love Cody. Don't get me wrong, but that's what I'm telling you is that Dominic Mysterio already has the believability. Like, I believe he is who he says he is.
Let's be clear here. Since he's been back with the WWE, some of his babyface promos, he's teetered on that edge, but he hasn't crossed it yet. In AEW, he did it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this is fun. Let's take this. I'm going to name off some names.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And let me know if Dom has passed them or you think he's going to. So we'll start with an easy one. Dustin Rhodes. Dustin's still going, and the only thing he didn't do was win the world title. He did everything else there was to do.
I don't think Dom has surpassed Dustin. Again, Goldust taking that character and doing all the things he did with it. Keep moving forward. No, I don't think he has. Mm-mm.
And I did say will be.
Well, I said if you thought he is,
but not
or
at
will
this particular junction.
Pass them. Okay.
Oh, I think he will. Yeah.
But not at this junction.
I stand by my statement that I think Dominic Mysterio has probably the chance
to
become the greatest second generation superstar.
You ain't got to get hot about it, but
I'm not. But
he's barking at the cloud.
You're red-faced, but you said it without really giving it much thought. So let's just take a seat here for a minute.
Yeah,
Ted DiBiase.
Junior?
No.
Are you talking about the Ted DiBiase?
Oh.
No.
His dad was Iron Mike.
That's very true. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I may back myself in a corner on that one. Not yet.
Well, but think about where,
if I would have said Ted Jr., you should have kicked me off the show.
Well, I didn't know. I wasn't thinking about that. Well, you need to establish where Dom is, right?
Right.
Definitely above Ted DiBiase Jr. How about that? No.
Okay. Sure. Yeah,
he's ahead of where they were in year 3.
No, I don't think you can do that. There's TV and different stuff like that. You can't. It's too much to.
Ted was already pretty successful in his 3rd year. I think he'd already been to New York in his 3rd year. I believe. I'd have to look that up. That's interesting. Eddie Guerrero. The one he's compared to pretty regularly.
No.
Yeah. Not yet.
Not yet.
Again, I do think listen, his future is very bright. He is going to be remembered because, again, he continues to evolve as a character as well, which is something you need to do. I think he will go down as one of the greatest heels of all time. I can't imagine what his babyface run is going to be like because it's going to have to happen sooner or later.
Mm-hmm.
He feels organic and not pushed by the machine.
Well, yeah, and that's why he's getting pushed by the fans now. Because the fans, they recognize a genuine article as opposed to manufactured. But again, I don't know what a Dom babyface run looks like. I have no idea.
He needs Rhea back, and he could be like Eddie and Chyna were, and how cute they were together. It'd be Dom and Rhea going to prom.
I think he's the same character as a babyface, just against different people.
True, kind of like a Stone Cold.
But the thing with like Randy Orton is another name I'll throw in there. Randy Orton was, obviously top 5 heels ever. Babyface, he was average to below average.
Yeah.
Never had a good babyface run, in my opinion. And I think Dom, I'm not going to say he's going to be a terrible babyface. We don't know. But I just think he's going to be way better as a heel than he is a face.
The thing about Randy Orton's babyface runs is that, like, especially the most recent ones, is that you're looking at him thinking he's going to snap at any moment. Like it's not lasting. Mm-hmm. He's always got that threat that he's going to snap. He always looks like he's controlling himself.
Yeah.
Right. Because he will RKO anybody and has, it's like a Stone Cold. He RKO'd, JR and everybody loved it. It was just part of what he did.
A part of me still thinks this WrestleMania is going to be Orton and Cody.
I'd be okay with that.
Again, I wouldn't hate it. The promos would be amazing leading up to it.
But today, I believe that Dominic Mysterio starts his second Intercontinental title reign.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's going to be a banger of a match.
Agree.
I have faith that it can be a good one, especially after that Cena AJ Styles match.
However, don't feel the need to throw in 71 finishers in this match. That's not necessary either. Just have a regular match.
I wonder if there's a prop bet if Cena will do the Three Amigos to Dom.
Oh,
I'm calling it now. Cena's doing the Three Amigos to Dom. And then Dom will do the You Can't See Me to Cena.
There are betting odds, but it's only on winners and losers. What website is this? By the way, Stephanie McClure is minus 2,500 favorite against Nick.
Yeah.
They didn't really give much value to your twin magic idea.
But also,
I do.
Dominic is the favorite in this match at minus 500.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of surprising to me.
Dominic's minus 500?
Yeah.
I just think you got to get the belt off Cena. And I don't think it goes back to Gunther.
No, it makes no sense to put it on Gunther.
And again, you said we're
just assuming it's going to be Gunther.
It's going to be Gunther.
I mean, it feels like it, but
I would say Gunther Cena, and then Gunther moves right on to Punk for the world title.
We will see. We will see. I'm going to go tell you that I think this is probably going to be the better of the two matches.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this: if Io Sky gets into a garbage can and jumps off the top of the cage, I may never watch pay-per-view ever again. I'm so tired of that spot.
Yeah, that trash can spot is overdone.
Again, why? If you're in the ring and you see that,
it should be Orton versus Cody because there's no major storyline left for Cody to do after War Games.
Which I think is intentional because I think they're preparing for Cody and Orton. They've been teasing it for a year and a half. Because if I'm in the ring and I see someone standing on the cage in a garbage can, why wouldn't I just walk to the other side?
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, that's stupid. And also, she can't see that I moved. Let her just face it in the ring.
Hey, if that, you'll see Darby Allin do that.
Yes.
I'll hey, let's give a golf clap to Trick Williams.
Oh, I know. You excited for him?
Trick's engaged to Lash Legend. Good work, my friend.
I was going to say.
Nice going.
I do think the heels are going to prevail this match. I think
Vegas
Becky
disagrees with you.
Really? Well,
yeah.
I 100% disagree with you.
I do think the heels are going to. I think the heels need to.
No. This is the faces are going to win this one.
I think so also. But if I was going to have some way of the heels winning this match, I would pick my next big star out of the 5 heels. So obviously not Becky Lynch or Nia Jax, not degrading them or Asuka even because they're already stars. That's why I'm saying.
Right.
So either Last Legend or Kairi Sane, and have one of them beat AJ Lee. Well, that's the only person on the face team I'm letting anyone pin. It's not nothing against AJ. She's been in a match in 10 years.
Well, here's the dynamic I see for this match. You've got Nia Jax and Lash Legend. You've got the tag team champions and Asuka and Kairi Sane. And you've got Becky Lynch trying to play the leader. She's trying to play the leader and would probably be voted most likely to be killed by her own troops.
True.
So I think that you also have a tag team and Nia Jax and Lash Legend that would like to be the tag team champions that are tagging with the tag team champions. I can see a lot of dissension. I can see that maybe Asuka accidentally missed Naya and Lash kills her, or vice versa. I can see some dissension and some breakdown on the heel team. I think the big story is AJ trying to get to Becky. We got the only tension we have on the other side is Charlotte and Rhea trying to coexist. I just think that I think the basic formula today is that you're going to have a face team win one and a heel team win the other. And there's no way that this heel team is going to be the one that's going to win.
I wouldn't have an issue coexisting with Rhea Ripley, but Vegas has the face team as minus 700 favorites here.
Darn, that's even more than Dom. I am still gonna go with my heels. I'd be happy either way, but I just want to see Becky. I want to see that team win. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah.
Again, when you got a team of AJ Lee, Rhea, and Charlotte, it's hard to say they're going to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, that's rough. that's a hell of a threesome. I mean, Alexa Bliss, to her credit, is in the same boat, or close to the same boat with her
and Io
performances
Sky
over there.
Nothing.
Io Sky is there to stuff herself in a garbage can, jump off the cage. By the way, I'm calling it right now. It's going to happen.
Yes, somebody is coming.
She hadn't missed it yet.
Somebody, yes.
Yeah, I think this would be like the third year in a row.
Okay. Just looking at it. Looking at it. Mm-hmm. Looking at the graphic.
Would you just look at it?
The heel team, which I don't even like calling them the heel team because I like them better than the face team. I mean,
by the way, Vegas has this as pretty much a pick 'em. It's minus 200 for the heels, plus 150 for the baby faces. That's real close.
Yeah,
interesting. What was it on the women's? I know you told me it was 750.
Minus 700 for the baby faces, plus 400 for the heels.
Okay. I don't bet, so that's probably why I'm going to end up losing every one of these matches. But and that's fine with me. I'm with you. I think the heel team has to. I mean, look, like you said, look at this heel team.
There's too much dissension on the face team.
I just love it. Yeah.
Punk and Cody have what the other three want.
And then Roman
yeah.
And then Roman was like, I'm going for the title, but didn't say which one. And I think that kind of will make one of them feel lesser, like, oh, Roman didn't want my title. It's the second. You know what I mean? Like, so there's a lot. You're right about that.
I mean, I can see Cody saying, I'm the man and you're the man that sits next to the man.
Possibly.
Cody's like, I'm the champion of Netflix. More people see Netflix in the U.S. You're the champion of the USA Network.
Ouch.
Actually, I got that backwards. Got that backwards. Punk is the champion of Netflix, and Cody's the champion
of
SmackDown.
So, I see a lot of WrestleMania matches coming out of this one match.
Oh yes.
So who are we pairing with Brock here for Mania? If it's Roman again, I swear. I mean, I already said I thought Punk and Gunther was one of them, so I'm sticking with that.
Has Brock faced Punk yet?
Yes, a long time ago.
Like since they've both been back?
No.
I'm not sure that we don't get Brock and Braun by WrestleMania.
So do they turn on Brock or does Brock turn on them?
I'm going to say I think it's better.
Go ahead.
They turn on Brock. I think Brock turning on them does nothing for them. That makes them look like the victim.
Well, here's
it takes a hell of a team to victimize Brock Lesnar.
I didn't phrase it right. Is say, in a month's time or so, or something in this match happens, and Paul Heyman deems Braun Breaker uncontrollable. He can't rein him in no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
He hires Brock to take him out, and now you got Braun and Brock.
I don't think anything's going to happen necessarily today that's going to spark something, But yeah, I could definitely see down the road. And can I just say, can we give props to Logan Paul? I swear he was in the match. Was it Monday? I don't. The holidays has messed everything up. I don't even know what day it is anymore. And I mean, he does. I mean, again, I just think about him being kind of like in the business for just the limited time he has been and doing the matches, but he is a phenomenal talent.
Yes.
And he is great at making you not like him. He is so good at that. I just want to just throw that out there too.
He's been good since he started.
Yes, I was going to say it is natural. It is convincing. The fact that he's on this team, I would not even say, like some people could say, oh, he's the weaker link. Don't even think that. Don't think there is a weaker link on that team. Like it is solid. It's
that heel team's solid.
Yes. Hi, Justin.
Well, this is what's funny too. That's an interesting point because almost every Survivor Series match throughout history, with the exception of like the Hulkamaniacs or whatever, well, even they had Ken Patera one year. There's always a wink link on the team.
Mm-hmm.
I think we would agree. If there was one on the heel team, it would be Logan Paul. I mean, just
and I can't say that with a straight face.
Yeah, and it's nothing against Logan Paul. It's just the other four he's with.
You remember? I don't think
babyface side. On the babyface side, who's the weak link? Because you can pick one.
Yeah,
it's Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Again, nothing against Jimmy. He hasn't done anything.
And then even on the heel team, the only reason why I would pick either the weaker link would be the person that, to me in my head, could be like, forget this. I'm not fighting no more. Like it's not that they get
right.
The wrestling ability is less. It's, kind of like Rick Martel, like, forget it. I'm leaving and leave the team. That's the only like ego. I could see Drew McIntyre doing that. I could see Logan Paul doing that. Like they're not really solidified with the Bronze and the Brock and Paul Heyman, so
yeah.
I could see either one of them, but that's it. But yes, you're definitely right about the other
I haven't
side.
seen a team this stacked, this physically impressive since the Road Warriors teamed with the Ultimate Warrior and Kerry Von Erich.
Was it 1992?
That's been a long time.
Was that
actually no? It couldn't have been 92 because Warrior was not in the company.
Oh,
by Survivor Series 92, so that'd have been 91.
Could have been 91.
Were they against earthquake and typhoon? Was that the other side?
I think it was Money Inc. I think it was the Natural Disasters, DiBiase, and IRS. I could be wrong on that, but
did they put Luger on that team too?
Luger wasn't there in 91.
They did 4-on-4s. They did that for a little bit. I can remember that.
I just know that when you saw those four on the screen, it was physically. I mean, they were impressive. That was
Luger came to the WBF in like the end of 92, beginning of 93, and then debuted because he was on the card for WrestleMania 9. He had I think he beat Mr. Perfect technically, but it was by DQ or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was the other way because he used the forearm.
I think that we've built an unstoppable heel faction, and I think that the baby faces are going to feel their wrath today. But I also think there's going to be a lot of dissension.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go a step further. I think someone from this babyface team is turning tonight.
Mm.
I just don't know which one it is.
Maybe Roman and the boys decide they don't need Cody and Punk.
That I wouldn't look past them on doing that because what's the hottest thing they've done in the last 10 years? It's been the heel bloodline.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd work as well the second time, but I could see him trying.
Ooh.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's the other? Who you think is turning, Justin?
Fun director Justin Jensen. He smells turns on both War Games matches.
I love Justin. I'm so glad he's with us.
I saw the turns on the heel team on the ladies.
Who you think's turning? You think Nia and Lash Legend are turning on?
No, Alexa.
Ooh, he thinks Alexa's turning. Interesting.
That would be kind of unforeseen because I think everyone assumed Charlotte was going to be the one that turned on Alexa.
Very true.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. I think we're gonna get Nia and Lash into a program against the tag champs.
Do you know how that doesn't sound interesting at all? Is that terrible? That's terrible. Sorry.
Yeah, don't say that out loud. Justin is a giant Nia Jax fan.
I know, but I just say that doesn't.
Oh, I am too.
I think they're both. No, I said it just. They're both kind of heelish. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that sounds interesting because I like.
I'm excited that Lash Legend is
heel teams.
Lash Legend being added to Nia Jax is very exciting for me.
I do too. I think that's great. But do you want Nia and Lash as good? I mean, as baby faces?
They're not going to be baby faces.
You think Asuka and Kairi Sane are going to be the?
I think when you get those two big gals beating the compound shit out of them, you're going to. I mean, they could get sympathy.
Okay.
And there's really no good and bad anymore, just shades of gray.
True. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm just saying. I like it.
I'm looking at this heel team. It's interesting because the two I could see. How do I phrase this right? The two that could turn and it would actually probably work the easiest would be Kairi and Kairi Sane. But
I could see Becky belling on them.
Well, that would turn all four of them face.
I could see all four of them beating the hell out of Becky, though. Because she is being extremely obnoxious to them. I mean, there's no rah, we're all a team, all for one for all on there. It's like it's Becky Lynch's world, and she's letting them be a part of it.
Or here's this. Let's try this out. Let's try this out for size. So Seth Rollins just lost the vision, right? Because he's injured and doing whatever else. Becky goes to make her own group tonight with Alexa Bliss and probably Nia Jackson, Lash Legend out of this group. Who's the manager?
Justin, we think Brie Bella is going to return. If you didn't hear that earlier,
You think Becky could be the manager?
She's good enough on the mic, but
yeah.
I don't know because that would mean she's not in the ring as much. I don't know if we want to do that. Well, I mean, you got Paul Heyman doing one. Why don't you have Medusa do the other one?
You
have the Dangerous Alliance.
Interesting.
They don't need a mouthpiece. Everyone needs a mouthpiece, Justin. Haven't you watched wrestling in the last 10 years?
Definitely will be interesting. What time? Okay, it starts at what time are you hosting, Pondwater?
We're gonna kick it off at 6:30 Eastern time. We're gonna go. It starts at 7 Eastern, but it says 3:30 Pacific on the WWE website. So
okay,
I'm gonna get in there 30 minutes early on the pre-show.
Maybe I'll bring some Survivor Series by the numbers with the pre-show or to the watch tonight.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I love that. I love when the Royal Rumble does that.
Might do that tonight. That'd be fun.
I'm excited about this card though because all the matches are intriguing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you how good Dominic Mysterio is.
Okay.
I'm excited about his match with John Cena.
Well, again, there's not a bad match on this card, but 4.
But I mean, I say that to say that I've been excited for December 14th because that's when John Cena is going to be gone.
What other match though would you have, Stevens? Looking at your
Stevens.
I know. I was looking at your. What other match do you think? I mean, you've got the like what other match could there have been?
I just feel and it could just be a me thing. I don't know. But when you have these PLAs and you really have, I mean, this one's different because you have 20 people in 2 matches. But
right
when you have a 5 or 6 match PLE, it's not necessarily what matches would you or would you not have on the show. There's a lot of people, younger people that they're coming up right now. They're trying to get over. And that, to me, not putting them in a name brand PLE like Survivor Series is doing them a discredit.
is there any dark matches or whatever?
Oh yeah,
they'll
Of course
be.
there is. Yeah.
There's going to be on the.
Well, I mean, how many?
They'll have a pre-show. I have no
a
idea.
Pre-show. Thank you.
Yeah, they'll have a pre-show, I'm sure. And I'm gonna tell you that letting everybody on a PLE is not. I think that they earn their way on.
Well, let me rephrase.
They got to where they were too damn long because everybody was trying to get everybody a payday on there. But now they're going to get paid regardless.
I'm not disagreeing with that. What I'm telling you is I would have one or two people picked. Like, for example, what's the NXT tag team with Saul Ruka and her partner? I'd have them in this match, not Nia Jackson, Lash Legend.
Would you have an NXT match? Like you said, the NXT champion? I mean, you wouldn't have them as a separate match? Okay.
No.
Okay, just asking.
Well, here's why. When you start including NXT title matches in the PLEs, it dilutes everything else around it. Yeah. Because there's so many belts now, I can't keep track of it.
That's very true. That's very true.
I'm actually thrilled NXT's not doing War Games anymore. That's good. Because, again, it just watered the whole concept down. I wish they wouldn't do War Games every year.
True.
I think they should have a reason to want to bring War Games back out. But
instead of like how what they did with the Survivor Series, like, okay, we're November, so we need to start having a lot of, having a lot of dissension so we can have Survivor Series matches.
Survivor Series needs to be a 2-night event where you have you can have the women's War Games on night one, the men's on or vice versa. What I'm saying is you'll do your War Games matches, but do them on 2 different nights, and then you can put regular matches on the card.
Right.
So then you could have, and I know there's no reason that this couldn't be a 2-night event. The Royal Rumble should be a 2-night event. I think all the big 4 should be 2-night events.
One of these matches is going to be an hour. Easy.
Yeah, they're 30 minutes before you ever ring the bell to start them.
Right.
Is Royal Rumble not a 2-night event? It's going to be this year, right?
I think it is this year. It hasn't been yet.
In Saudi Arabia, it's going to be a 2-night event? No, it's not. It's one.
Was it last year? Was it 2 nights? I feel like it's been 2 nights.
SummerSlam went 2 nights.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's okay. Okay.
But they need to do the Royal Rumble 2 nights because then you can do the men's Royal on one night, the Rumble, and the women's on the next.
See, I think that would be okay if you didn't have literally a next pay-per-view in 22 days. I mean, I think if you want to do those 2-night events, you need to like hold off your pay-per-views and make it spread out a little bit more. It just seems like a lot. That's just me.
But it's not like the old formula, Amy, where we all got to come up with $50 to watch this stuff.
Right. They say that this year's Royal Rumble will not be 2 nights, and more than likely 27 will be.
Okay.
I'm excited about this year's Rumble because it'll be in the morning.
Yes. My NXT, real quick, my NXT wrestlers on, I would only do the people I'm trying to make stars out of NXT or who are just on the roster or whatever for the big 4. I'm not going to bring someone out for, well, actually, I would almost make the argument Money in the Bank might be passing Survivor Series at this point because they don't do Survivor Series anymore. But
Survivor Series has always been my least favorite.
For sure. But like, I'm not going to bring out my future NXT star for Night of Champions as an
example.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? That way there's already name brand identity behind the show I'm trying to debut this person on.
That's true. And more people, if again, you're right, it's not $10 anymore. We're not having to pay $50, but it's not 10. So you're going to have to buy, let's say 30. More people are probably going to say, I'm going to get the big 4, big 5, and spend that $30. Then, like you said, Great Balls of Fire or whatever.
Amy, I've got Hulu.
Great Balls of Fire.
I've got Hulu. And my ESPN is included in my Hulu package. I canceled YouTube TV and went to Hulu. I'm saving $20 a month the first 3 months before it goes back to what I was paying for YouTube TV. And I've got the ESPN with Hulu, so I'm not paying any extra to watch this.
And also, Amy,
I'm actually paying more money to watch Peacock now than I was because they raised the price on Peacock.
Pondwater has Hulu Plus, so when we do watch-alongs, I get to come on there and watch them for free.
Me too.
Hey, no, don't admit to pirating on the feed.
No, that's not what we do at all.
He is lying. Those are lies.
They are definitely lies.
Well, I meant I watched it on my monitor and Pond Water gives me his password. That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's what I do.
What are we talking about?
I meant
anyway. What I'm saying is
Pond Water acts it out for us, and we just sit and watch. Right? No.
Yes.
that narrative that you got to pay $30 a month to watch this. Maybe some people do, but anybody that's got regular streaming services and YouTube TV will be, in 2026 will have ESPN Unlimited on there, where that you'll if you got YouTube TV, you're going to have it again.
Right. True.
I do have YouTube TV, and I'm excited for that.
Hope to see you later there, Justin. Thanks for popping in, man.
Sorry.
Bless you. If that was a sneeze.
You. It was a sneeze. Sorry. Oh, what do you mean? It was just a sneeze.
But we want to thank everybody for taking some time out this morning. I hope you enjoy the Survivor Series tonight. Coach Keith says he has Verizon Fios, and ESPN Unlimited app is free also.
See, he also gives me his password so I can watch it.
That's right.
And I tell you what, because I've got Verizon, just Verizon telephone, they give me ESPN Plus. So I can go to ESPN Plus and watch the Dallas Stars play and get the Dallas Stars broadcast.
Coach, I'm going to talk. I have Verizon too. I don't know. I guess I just need to play with it.
Fios is their internet. But
okay. Never mind.
And maybe after the Survivor Series, we'll pop on to a wrap up. You never know. You never know.
I might be too busy playing WCW versus the World, but I'll try.
And you can watch TJ play WCW versus the World on Bash on the Buttons. It went live last night. It's available here on the channel. Catch me and Amy Wednesday night this week at 6:00 for Talking Wrestling with Palm Water and Amy. We're going to do Anatomy of a Cage Match.
Yes.
And that we're going to break down a cage match, and we're choosing the greatest cage match that's ever been held. That would be Magnum TA versus Tully Blanchard, an I Quit match at Starrcade 85.
100%.
Go out of your way to watch that, then come and join us Wednesday night when we break down. We did an Anatomy of a Texas Death Match this past week, and got a great response to it. And
I'll dare say that's the greatest cage match of all time.
It is.
Yeah, I don't think it's even close.
Can't think of another.
And I'm looking forward to doing Anatomy of a Dog Collar match.
You can do Piper Valentine?
Yes.
I was going to say, I have to do that one.
Unless I can find Junkyard Dog and Michael Hayes.
Didn't Austin and Savio Vega have one?
I believe.
Or was that a Caribbean strap match, maybe?
I don't know. That was a Caribbean strap match, yeah. Anyway, lots going on here on Markout Moments. Thank you for joining us. If you're watching us on X or Facebook, come on over, markoutmoments.net. That'll take you to our YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, hit that notifications button so you'll know when we go live. And we'll see you again next time here on Markout Moments.